Hello all, welcome to DevOps Tricky channel. This channel is mainly useful for DevOps related content. The people who are eager to switch their career into DevOps, it will be very useful for you guys if you gone through all these videos of our channel which I was uploading. So coming to today's topic, I want to discuss few of the concepts or interview questions also with respect to Kubernetes. So, as a DevOps engineer, you are very much familiar with the deployment keyword, right? But in the deployments also, there are a few of the deployments in place, like blue-green deployment is there, Canary deployment is there, a rolling update also there. So in your project might be you are working on blue-green deployment, then you are very much familiar with process of a blue-green deployment. But as an interview perspective, if we want to clear the interview round with the panel members, you must and should know the different types of deployments, differences between the deployments, and what is the best deployment strategy you can suggest for your project. So as part of that, today I come up with differences between blue-green deployment and canary deployment, and one more difference between a rolling deployment and blue-green deployment. In one word, how we can differ these three deployment strategies. So coming to topic, what is the difference between blue-green deployment and canary deployment? So you can impress the interviewer with the differences with respect to real world uh, differences by using the technical terminology. So blue-green deployment and canary deployment both are for zero downtime deployment strategy, deployment only. For suppose if you are doing any payment from PhonePe, if any of the reasons that PhonePe have maintenance of 5 minutes or 2 minutes, what about your payment status? Did you still wait for 10 or 20 minutes for your payment to be successful? No, right? Because there we are expecting immediate response from our application. So that's what the purpose of this deployment strategies. We need to have the zero downtime for the applications. But these deployments have difference in how traffic is shifted to the new versions. Blue-green deployment and canary deployment, a rolling update, both are for the purpose of zero downtime deployments only. But the key difference is how traffic is shifted to the new versions. In blue-green deployment, the name in itself, it's showing like blue have one environment, green have one environment. But we maintain two identical environments called blue and green. Blue is of the current running production version, green is of new version what you want to be deployed. Once the green environment is fully tested and verified, all production traffic is switched from blue to green. How we can do means, so we can select those service from blue to green. But once verification is done, post deployment, once all the traffic, all the situations seems healthy, then only all production traffic is switched from blue to green at once. If any issue is occurred during this process, rollback is very fast by switching traffic back to blue, right? So here what it means is we can maintain same two identical environments. Blue is current version and green is the next version, new version what you want to be deployed. Once the green environment, that is new identical environment, is fully tested and verified, all production traffic of blue is switched to green at once. This is about blue green deployment. But guys, I am giving the concept how means concept only, like what happened, but you need to do some research on. I am telling here like blue to green switch. How it will switch? Is it a switch with the service? Or is it switch with selectors? Or is it switch with labels? How it was switching from blue to green in the manifest configuration YAML files, that you guys need to work out. Then only you will get some practical in-depth understand, right? So coming to next deployment, Canary deployment is also for zero downtime deployment only. The new version is gradually released gradually to a small percentage of user. First, suppose if we have 100% of users, then I will switch to the new version with smaller percentage of users, not like entire 100% I'm switching to from old to new version. Initially most users continue using the old version only, but traffic is slowly increased to the new version after monitoring the performance. If issues are detected, the Canary version is stopped without impacting all users. Rollback affects only a small set of users. While we are, if there is any issue occurred, the rollback affects only for small users, because we are releasing gradually a small set of percentage of users only. That's why if we roll back also, if we face any issue with the new version, the rollback is also effective with a small amount of users, percentage of users. This is about the Canary deployment. Irrespective of, simply it's like irrespective of switching the users, all the users at a time, we are switching small percentage of users in the Canary deployment. So here the main key difference is in the blue green switches 100% traffic at once, because we are maintaining two identical environments, right? But in the Canary release, what we are doing, traffic gradually increasing percentages wise. So if I send 25% of users to the new version in Canary deployment, then it's successful. Rest 25%, rest 50%, like that a small set of percentage of users traffic is gradually increased into the new versions. So this is about the first thing, but you guys do some research R&D on how we are doing this switch in the manifest YAMLs, or how we are doing the deployment. So coming to the next thing, what is the difference between rolling deployment and blue-green deployments? Just a while back we discussed about difference between blue green and Canary, right? Now I want to come up with another difference like rolling deployment and blue green deployment. Similarly, rolling deployment also for the purpose of zero downtime deployment strategy only. But in the rolling deployment, what is happening means the application is updated gradually by replacing the old pods with the new pods one by one. So if there are 4 pods, I will create one new pod. If it's completed effectively, if the health check is successful, if there are no issues, then I will terminate the old pod. In the rolling deployment, it will terminate the old pod. Means new pod will created, old pods will be terminated. Means old pods is replacing with the new pods one by one, not like at a time. If 4 pods is there, if you at a time replace to the new pods, then if there is an issue, total users will be affected, right? There is no zero downtime. There will be like long downtime. So that's the reason we are replacing old parts with new parts one by one. Both old version, new versions run together during this deployment. This is advantage, like both the versions run together during the deployment process. Traffic is automatically handled by Kubernetes services. It does not require any separate environment. Why here I mentioned this point is in the blue-green deployment we are maintaining two identical environments, right? So in the rolling deployment we are not maintaining any separate environment for each. Just we are replacing old pods with new pods one by one. Back is like slower because pods are already replaced. If there is any issue persist unexpectedly while doing this rolling deployment, the rollback is slower because we are replacing old parts with new parts, right? So it's like some slower rollback process. As you know, blue green deployment, right? So rolling updates pods gradually within the same environment only, but blue green deployment switches traffic between two separate environments. In one line we can conclude the three deployment strategies, like Canary deploys to a small set of users. Since a small percentage of users we are switching. Blue green we are switching all traffics at once. At once means we are maintaining two identical environments. Blue green switches the traffics, and rolling update replaces pods one by one inside the same environment. We are in the Canary deployment or else in rolling update, we are not maintaining uh, two identical environments. Only at the blue green only we are maintaining the two identical environments, so that blue green is like somewhat cost only compared to remaining states. You can add this difference as well while you are explaining. So this is about today's. Going forward, we'll share a new videos related to DevOps. Please subscribe. Thank you everyone.